President Trump's latest move on student loans has borrowers doing a double take. CNN's Maribel Aber joins us now from the NASDAQ market site in New York. Maribel, good morning. You know, just when we thought these student loans were off the table, they're back. What's the latest behind this move?
Let's break it down, Dan. Good morning. So the Trump administration is reopening a path to student loan forgiveness for millions of people. It will restart two income-driven repayment programs that it blocked earlier this year. And it's part of an agreement between the Department of Education and the American Federation of Teachers. The AFT sued the administration in March, accusing it of preventing eligible borrowers from accessing the plans. The programs cancel remaining debt after 20 or 25 years, and an estimated 2.5 million people are enrolled. Now, the administration also clarified that borrowers who become eligible for loan forgiveness this year won't owe federal taxes on that relief, Dan.
All right, we tackled college students. Let's talk high schoolers. Instagram rolling out new AI tools for teens, and you're saying parents may want to keep a close eye on this one, right?
Okay, Dan, Instagram is giving parents control over how their kids interact with AI characters online. So this is part of a broader set of new safety features unveiled last week. Parents can either turn off teens' access to AI chats or block specific characters. The app will also show parents what topics their kids have been discussing. The changes come after a collective push by parents and lawmakers for social media companies to better protect children. Concerns over interactive AI technology includes adults too. You know, several reports this year show some users have endured emotional distress or isolated themselves from family after developing close relationships with chatbots like Grok or ChatGPT. You know, Dan, the idea of an AI character catfishing anyone, much more a teen online, is really scary, and it underscores how, you know, human connection is so important.
Yeah, I got a 3-year-old and a 1-year-old. I can't even imagine what it's going to be like a dozen years from now when I have to worry about it. Yeah, and you know, let's talk about these new iPhones, okay? Because you gotta scroll through Instagram somehow, and a lot of people buying these new phones up, right? Are the early sales living up to the hype?
Well, they are, Dan. Apple's iPhone 17 series is actually outperforming its predecessor across the U.S. and China. A research firm Counterpoint says sales of the 17 rose 31% across both markets compared to 14% during the same 10-day period for the iPhone 16. Industry analysts point to the 17's faster chip, better display, and upgraded selfie camera as reasons for that success. Now, the outlier of the group is actually the iPhone Air. It was touted as the thinnest model Apple's ever made. Well, Apple reportedly plans to reduce Air production by 1 million units this year after recent user surveys show they want feature-rich phones, not ultra-thin showpieces. Dan, remember when our minds were blown, we could play music on the phone?
Right. I had, what was it, the Razors? I went through like 10 of them. Those broke so easily. Hey, I got to ask you about the morning latte. You know, we all enjoy a nice little morning cup of coffee, but it could get a little more expensive soon, right? What's going on with tariffs here?
Well, okay, so retail coffee prices jumped nearly 21% in August amid rising U.S. tariffs on key producers. America imports, you know, over 99% of its coffee beans from Brazil, Vietnam, and Colombia, which face levies as high as 50%. According to research by Toast, the average cup of regular coffee in August was 10 cents higher than last year, around $3.52. So in cities in D.C., the average rose even higher to $4.21 for a single cup. The higher prices, they tend to hit small and mid-sized coffee businesses harder, as they often pay more up front for supply and have thinner profit margins. So look, relief might be coming. Dan, a bipartisan bill exempting coffee from tariffs called the No Coffee Tax Act was introduced in the House last month. Let's see if that's some common ground.